For me, betrayal is the hardest energy for me to work through. I've been dealing with this my entire life in this physical realm. And there's been a reason for that because my greater self was dealing with it at those levels as well, the other dimensions. And I don't view myself as a singular dimension to being, like I'm not just here in the physical. I'm also in the other dimensions as well simultaneously, and I have access to many, many different time spaces and the ability to go anywhere, anytime. But this one is really kicking my butt because the hardest thing with this is that when you trust and put your faith and trust and full love into someone else, and that is a choice, and so I have to come to terms with that choice, because I made it with my free will. I also did not expect the other person or persons to intentionally attack or bully or berate or disempower or any of all those words to me. Now, do they do it to me or for me? Well, it depends. If I look at myself in this current reality, my human form, as what you see right here, then I would say it was all done for me, because these characters that came into my life were there to help me resolve issues within my bigger self. Because once I started to tap into my bigger self energy, I started to realize just that my whole life was created so that I could help her get out of the mess that she was in. And it was a mess. Did it suck? Heck yeah. Obviously, you can tell I'm still a little upset about it. I am in a reaction mode. There's no doubt. But in order for me to completely understand why this happened, what happened, and who the players are or were, I am going to process every single freaking emotion and thought that I am feeling. I am going to see and look into the why and look at each person's perspective to understand the why. Well, why am I going to do that? Doesn't that seem like a waste of time? From my perspective, absolutely not. Because I never want this to happen again. I never, ever, ever want to be trapped in a cycle where another energy dominates another energy and then seeks to take it over, to annihilate it, to become a singular God, to create a hell loop one person system, to be trapped in victimhood, to be trapped in this repetitive cycle? Absolutely not. And it sucks. It just sucks because I was the one person that wanted freedom. The one person that wanted to live my life through my perspective, my beliefs, with my ideas, my thoughts, my energy. But the other wanted to create through their perspective, their thoughts, their beliefs, their energy, which I don't have a problem with. You do you, boo. I have no problem with you creating your reality your way. What I have a problem with is when somebody else impedes on someone else's free will and seeks to destroy and take over that person like a tyrant. You really think they care about pure peace and loving way? Look at Martin Luther King. They murdered him. They don't care. They don't care about your freedom. They don't care about your freedom of mind, body, spirit, your religion, none of that. They could give two cahoots. They want power. And I am so tired and a little pissed off, to be honest with you, with these energies who seek to dominate, control, take, who think that their way is the only way. And if you don't abide by their way, then you're going to pay. And you know what the problem with that mentality? Well, there's many problems with that. But the big problem is when you come up against an energy like that and you say, okay, well, tyrant, narcissistic energy, if it's good enough for you to do to me, then it's good enough for it to be done unto you. Then they have a problem. Why? Anyway, I'm just in the midst of processing. I'm ready to close out this story. I'm never looking back. I'm creating something new. I'm going to prove that this is an illusion, and I'm going to recreate this thing in love with the divine energy that was supposed to be done from the beginning. And then let's see a world, a universe where we have a bunch of amazing creators creating their own reality with their own free will without these tyrant energies that think they can control and manipulate and do whatever they want. I'm just over it. Anyway, I love you. I hope you are having a good day. You got to go with the flow, up and down, baby, to get to that middle point. Sometimes it's tough. I'm a realist. This is where I'm at. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. You get what you get. If you want happiness and butterflies and good juju all the time, if that's the reality that you think that we live in, that everything out there is that way, not yet. And it's not real. Real is, this is where I'm at right now. But I am sending you so much love, so much power, so much abilities, and the strength to push through and to transmute, heal, clear what's going on right now into power on the other side. Have a great day.